for what I'm trying to do in specific, I would need to be able to get the captain's mask. And in order to get the captain's mask, I'd have to be able to beat the captain, which I absolutely cannot even approach doing without having the Razor Sword. Razor Sword jump attack might actually let me do it. I still don't think it would actually, though. I think I need the higher sword, even above that. That one, and even then, it's like, I think I'd barely be able to do it. I think it's possible, which means I'd be willing to do it if I just mathematically, precisely just keep doing the jump attacks against them. And there's also the consideration of doing the spin attack on them. But then again, that also sends them farther away, and I can't keep damaging them that way. It sends them behind the firewall, and then I have to wait to attack them. I have to think about all of this in order to beat this with them having 5x health. At least I'm trying to look up how to get that one song. But even then, I don't think this is progress either. Because I don't mind playing the rest of the game and doing all the progress. I just really want to get the hook shot so I can get the bigger sword. So apparently I need the captain's mask in order to get the one song so I can get the Gibdo mask so that I can get through that one room. But even then, it's not like that thing is going to reveal a light source, and even if it did, I don't have the mirror shield.
Well, where the hell did he get the hook shot? He didn't have it, and then he had it. I'm trying to see here. Okay, so I think I at least know where to get it from now.
Wow. So, okay. Basically, what I have to do, I have to beat the captain in that race. There's not actually an option other than that. But that's also impossible, because even during the normal game, without having to do anything extra, it can be kind of difficult to beat him if you don't defeat the enemies fast enough. And it's already pretty quick to defeat them. The only other thing I imagine I could do would be is if I bought a bunch of Deku sticks and did jump attacks using those on them. I'm still not even sure that would cut down the amount of hits it takes enough to make it worth it and make it a viable strategy, because they do 4 damage if you do a jump attack with the Deku stick, which is double the Kukuri sword. It almost would be like having a temporary razor sword. But that's still really risky, and I can only do 10 hits doing that. That's only so much damage. And I have like 5 gates worth of them to go through, so you know what, I don't even think there's a point in trying to, because I'm just going to run out quickly. It's not a permanent solution, because I think I would need the sword upgrade just to get through them with how I have things now. So I'm kind of trapped, because I can't get the sword upgrade without getting the biggest wallet, or the bigger one than right now. I can't do that without the hook shot, and I can't get the hook shot without the mask, and I can't get the mask, the captain's mask, hat, or whatever. I can't get that. I don't think I can anyway, without a stronger sword. I almost would argue that I even need the gilded sword for that, but I don't think there's any way I can get that. This is tough. This is really, really tough. Because everything, including getting the Gibdo mask, which is also what I need to get the hook shot, by the way, also depends on me getting the captain's mask, so I can get the Sun Song, so I can defeat Sharp, the Poe. This is a mess I've made up for myself. That's why I'm just considering it right now, right? I'm considering making the wallet limit for the adult wallet, which is what I have now, 100 rupees. Because it's going to unlock the big bag, the big bomb bag for me, which will let me hold 10 bomb chews, and that's going to be kind of generous. That'll be good. That'll also let me get the razor sword. It'll also let me buy blue potions from that one Deku if I don't feel like getting the ingredient and getting it for free, which is silly. Of course I'm going to get it for free instead. So I don't know. I really don't know what the best path forward is right now. I like how the Reshade kind of enhances how, how sun-shaded foggy, in a way, the early morning looks in this game. Right. Might as well stock up on some rupees while I'm thinking this through. Because wow, what a pain in the butt, what a headache. I'm not sure if most people would want to play the game this way, considering the problem that I now have. Because I tried fighting those guys. It was insane how much health they had. It kind of felt like they had 10x health. Not just 5, it felt like 10x. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to... I might just have to try again. Just to see if I can do it somehow. But to be honest with you, I don't think I can. I think it's like impossible without upgrading the sword. So once again, I'm basically screwed. Ah. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. If I had like a bunch of people in the chat, I'd probably ask, what should I do? Because I don't know. If I can't get the sword upgrade, then if I don't nerf how much health the enemies have, then there's no way to beat the whole game, because I still would need the hook shot in order to get into the stone temple, the stone tower. And without the hook shot, I can't get in there, and the only way to get the hook shot, again, is with the captain's mask, the captain's hat, and I can't get that without the sword upgrade. And I'm, again, just to stress here, I'm not even sure if getting that one sword upgrade would be enough. Because even then, I might still have to go through and try to get the gold dust. I'm not sure I could do that. I thought that the only way to get it is if it's not cold out anymore, because I thought that they don't do the Goron race if it's still cold out, right? Because they're too cold to do the race, you know? I'm pretty sure that that's the case. That there's no way to get the gold dust otherwise. Once I can clear that temple, the gold dust is going to be a huge boon. But I'm still confused as to where the heck I'm supposed to get the light arrows from. See, there's all these items that I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do to get them, right? I have no idea in this mod. And part of the problem is not getting the razor sword compounding other problems. But in reality, I don't have to get the hook shot yet. Or wait, never mind. You know what? I still need to get the hook shot, because you need the hook shot in order to get into Great Bay Temple. And this is notwithstanding the question of where to get light arrows. So yeah, I think I might have to... I mean, it might have helped make the difficulty higher, because I couldn't get the razor sword before when I fought Odawa. It would have made the fight probably significantly easier, because I would have been doing double damage compared to right now. Because I only do a single point of damage and 2 damage if I do a jump attack, but with the razor sword it doubles to 4 damage. I'm not sure. I think I might have to do it, because I'm not willing to use glitches either. So I'm really thinking about this here, if I'm going to do this or not. Right? Like, is that the right thing to do? Am I just taking the easy way out, or is it actually a good idea, right, to do that? Is it something that's actually necessary? And I don't think I need to even try to fight Captain again. Try to race him again and fight his minions. Even if it was just one of them there, it would still be pretty difficult with my current sword. So I wanted it to be more difficult to get giant wallet because I wanted that to be how I get the razor sword. Unfortunately, however, the path is so different to get that basic item. The pathing is so much different that it would basically take until late game for me to get it. I mean, not technically late game, but I would need to get the captain's mask, and then I have to get the Sun Song, and then I have to get the Gibdo mask after playing the Song of Awakening on that one girl's Gibdo dad. And then I have to do a whole side quest of collecting a bunch of items that I'm sure the mod maker is going to make be a little bit unique, maybe. And then I can get the hook shot, and that'll unlock. And even then, I don't know about the light arrow or the mirror shield, which I might even need for that. Even then, that's just the hook shot, and that's just to get. So I'm trapped. There's nothing I can do. I basically have no choice but to have a wallet size of 100 with the adult wallet, and keeping in mind that's still half the normal size. I did 99 to limit myself to make the game more interesting, and I was willing to go all the way, but if I'm in a situation where there's nothing else I can do, there's no other damage I can do, there's nothing I have that's going to do more damage than my sword. Even Zora and Goron, they don't do more damage than the sword. And I'm not sure of an easy way to take out the undead enemies, which again, even if I could use the light arrow to take them out instantly, I'm theorizing that could work on them. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to get the light arrows. Which, again, are apparently maybe necessary just to get into the Snowhead Temple. And apparently into Icana Castle and a bunch of other shortcuts. So yeah, I'm just going to modify it. You're going to hold on a second while I do that. I'm going to make you wait in real time. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm going to... You're waiting for a second here. So... I'm currently modifying it, or trying to, so that I can actually get the upgraded sword, because apparently that's what I have to do. I think in a normal playthrough of Majora's Mask, this plan would have worked out pretty well, because you get the hook shot in, you can get it kind of early. And that's only just to make it harder to get the razor sword ultimately, because it costs 100 rupees. That was really the only purpose of that. Yeah, now I'm waiting for the settings to load so I can patch it and then reload it. And I guess it's kind of okay for the wallet capacity to be exactly 100, because at least it's not 200. That still feels a little bit too big. Wow, though. I can't believe that I had to give in and just and make it so I can get that sword, because there's no... I can't progress the whole game. The entire rest of the game is locked off. Oh, sure, I can go... Well, I can't go to Great Bay. I can't go to... Yeah, I literally can't go to any of the temples right now. Maybe I can get another mask if I get the Keaton mask and I get the Mailman mask. I can get both of them with the side quest, but that's not going to do anything for me in my current problem. Because the fact of the matter is, I got 5x enemy health, and those skull boys, or whatever they're called, Stalfos, they take so many hits that there's just no way for me to keep up with that dude and beat him in this race. Even with again, I stress here, even with the Razor Sword, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. And if I can't do it with the Razor Sword, I'm going to have to revisit. Because even without this mod, 5xing the enemy health, and the fact you have such a short amount of actual practical time to beat those enemies, because that dude is racing quick. He goes fast. So I don't know. But I'm going to start it back up. And we'll see. We'll see if the Razor Sword makes it possible. Where am I going now? Alright, I'm gonna withdraw some rupees. I don't really feel like opening the box to get them. Opening the chest, I mean. I'm pretty sure I don't even need the hot water. I think I can melt that guy's furnace with the fire arrow. I'm pretty sure that's possible. So this technically lets me do two things. It lets me get the Razor Sword, and also lets me get the big bomb bag. And that's going to give me 10 bombs total, which is still half the amount of. It's still half the capacity as normal. So we'll see if... Oh, right, I don't have fire arrow right now. Ugh, how annoying. Because I forgot to buy arrows. I so forgot to buy arrows. I don't even know what to do about that guy, where to get him his meat. Because I know he's going to complain about that. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to go get arrows. Because I'm pretty sure I could melt it with the hot water, but I don't feel like climbing up. I feel like it's going to take me longer to climb up and come back down. Whoa. It's curious, he doesn't serve you day or night if you wear any kind of hood. Now, what do you say again? I gotta say though, in the original game, the fact that you could only get a double power weapon, temporarily, that was stupid. That was really dumb. But I don't know. I think I got it once, but was really disappointed I couldn't get it more than once. Because what's the point? You get it, and then you have to... What is the point of it? Just for a boss? In a game that's already baby easy? Without modifications, I mean. Oh, wait. He's still making it. Okay. So then the question is, with the razor sword, can I take out those dudes? Funny enough, I think it's faster to get to the graveyard from Clocktown. Although I really don't understand why they didn't put a statue in another location. It seems like there's just one statue in Icana. I think there's one just before the entrance of Stone Tower. I'm pretty sure there is. But that's it. You just get two over there. Better than nothing, I suppose. But theoretically, because I have this sword now, I could defeat that one guy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ow. Are you kidding me? Controls. Jesus. So I still can't. This entire thing is locked out unless I can kill those guys. So it almost as if the settings that I made for this mod with the increased health and all of that, in addition to trying to make it so that it would take almost forever to get the Razor Sword, it's a soft lock. I think that's one way to describe this. Technically speaking, without any changes, it would be a soft lock, because I really don't think I can kill those guys that fast. I don't think I can do it. And on top of that, I'm dying. I have like 2 hearts left. So I could take like 1 hit and that's it. Shoot. Because I'm really quite sure I can't get the gold dust unless I, oh boy. Unless I can just kill them with Deku Nuts, but I'm pretty sure I can't do that. That would be cruel if there was some instant way of taking them down, taking out the Skull Kids. Okay. Wow. Okay. And that's it. That's a game over. That's a game over. Okay, so like I said, even with the Razor Sword, it seems as though it is impossible to get through this. I might have to decrease the enemy health, but I don't want to have to do that. And I'd love it if there was a creative way for me to get through this. I'm very curious about how anyone would even get through this in the default Majora's Mask with the enemies having that much health. I mean, maybe with the gilded sword, the gold sword, maybe it would be possible. And that's still just a maybe. Because ultimately, I would only be killing them like 30% faster. I think it could be done in like 2 hits. Maybe that would be enough. Because they take 2 hits normally. 2 hits normally, which means that they have like 10 HP. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to calculate how much health they have, but I'm really not sure. I did not do good. You asked how I did. I did not do good. What is this? How is it that you were like, oh, you suffered a terrible fate? Unless, of course, it's just the Song of Time, the Ocarina of Time doing that. But even then, How is it that I'm talking with him? He's like, oh, did you met an unfortunate fate. It's like almost like time is skipping over and reviewing in order to return back. And it's interesting. This clock tower is the only place in the whole game, I think the only location, which you can exist in and no time is passing. And that's fascinating to me. I gotta be honest with you. When I was much younger, I had a dream about this game. And in that dream, it was like I was going down and up this flight of stairs, and it was as if I was playing some weird alternate universe beta version where you could traverse different levels in Majora's Mask by going up and down a flight of stairs, like this, just inside this tower, right? But the stairs, they could just keep going up or down, and it was like a totally different Clock Town kind of environment, right? A totally different land, not just Termina, but totally different everything with each floor. And to me, that was fascinating. That dream always stuck with me because it was so mesmerizing. I once had a dream in Ocarina of Time too, where I was in the graveyard and I did some kind of special action that caused this door to kind of appear out of nowhere. And it was with, you know, the same kind of effects that you would see in the game. This door appeared and it opens and you go in it to go somewhere. I guess some other location that you get to from the graveyard. But those ideas always stuck with me, and I kind of secretly, I've always wanted to make some kind of mod or have help to do so in the future that sort of explores those ideas. Like you could do a 7-day cycle where 3 days is split between the main town, and then you get a couple of days for a couple other towns, but their days are like longer or something like that. All I know is that I'm trying to think about how in the hell I can possibly get this mask, how I can proceed, unless I gut the enemy health in this mod, because I made it so that they have 5x health, and I didn't foresee this situation where I basically am timed. I have to destroy these guys in such a short amount of time. Even if I tried being clever, like throwing a bunch of bombs toward them, they can only be hit so quickly. They can't be hit multiple times in a short second like the Gibdo can. You can hit them like 2 times with each sword hit. You can hit them a lot. But a lot of other enemies have a longer cooldown period. Like when you get revived after being revived with the fairy, the enemy can't hit you for a little bit. You have iframes, as they call it. You're invincible for a little bit. But the stall kids have that too. So I looked up some info. Apparently I can stun the giant guy, the giant stall kid, stall child, or whatever you want to call him, stall warrior, or stall king. I can apparently stun him with the arrow. How long does the stun last for? I don't know. Maybe not long. Maybe not long at all. Maybe just long enough. Because he pretty much disappears around the corner almost instantly when I first start. So I kind of extremely highly doubt that I can stun him for long enough. I might just look it up somehow, but I'm not sure that that's such a piece of detailed info that I kind of highly doubt that it's available online, to be honest with you. Unless I just try to pull through. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna redo this for a second here. Need to repatch this. Cause I have to go get the razor sword again, but besides that I lowered the enemy health to double health instead of times 5. I'm gonna put it back up after I get this mask. Wow though. Right? I really tried thinking of some kind of way, but it's not as if this is Dark Souls and I have a lot of options here. And Dark Souls doesn't have this. Dark Souls doesn't have a soft lock you can accidentally walk into because you have to defeat these enemies in a certain period of time. There's not really any time trials in that game like that. And even then, that's without the idea of multiple times the amount of health for the enemy. And again, this is the only part of the game I think that legitimately 5xing the enemy health actually makes it impossible to beat the game. At least with Master Quest version of Majora's Mask. I'm pretty sure you don't need the Captain's Mask. Otherwise, maybe you do. But even then, it would be easier because of normal health. Okay. I still might get the arrows just to get them. It's a weird store. Jesus Christ, what is going on? I think I know what happened. It must have been because I died before. But what I'm going to do just in case is I'm going to save. And it's funny because it looks like this should be a little longer, even though it's not. So I'm going to save. And I'm gonna see if it's still in my inventory. It's supposed to be. So we'll see if it is. All right.
Hi.
Are you kidding me? That is some stupid crap, man. That is ridiculous, Nintendo. That is absolutely stupid. There should be no reason whatsoever that the horse can't get on there. Wow, that's frustrating. And because he won't move. Jeez. They could have solved that problem by just making it so I could go there. And then they could provide a secondary step to get into Clocktown. It would have been that simple. Maybe. Or just have the horse refuse to go in. But honestly, it would have been cool if you could bring him in. You could get, you could have more dialogue options. You could have more people say things. Like, oh, that's a nice horse. They could have had people saying they saw Skull Kid on a horse. Right? So we'll see if I can do it here. If it's still really difficult with only double health on the enemy, then that'll be very interesting. Now I withdrew 100 rupees because I'm going to get the big bomb bag on the third day. No, I don't need that. That's double? God, come on. Jesus H. This is impossible. This is still impossible. Do they... What's going on? Does he have, like... Does he have, like, Do they have 5x health still? Because he's considered a boss? And I have it set that bosses have 5x health? Is that it? Because that's the only other explanation I can think of right now for what I'm seeing here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save state. I'm going to leave the egg area and come back so that it generates. So that it regenerates, and we'll see what happens if I try it again. With only 1 heart of health, I might add. So first I'll have to save, then I gotta exit, then I gotta fix this somehow. Cause wow, that is like I said, oh, and mini boss, because I can set that differently too. So we'll see. If that fixes it, then so be it. But I tell you, this is a straight up soft lock. There is nothing, unless it's a person using the sword glitch that lets them use the Deku stick instead, which is stronger than the regular sword, I guess, but whatever. But even then, that's a glitch, you know? So if I'm, whether I'm resorting to using a glitch, or I'm resorting to very temporarily just decreasing the difficulty so I can get out of the soft lock, so I can continue playing the game and enjoying it, because I've been stuck on this for how long? Hours now, doing nothing, but trying to get through this. And so I'm at the point now where I'm just done. I decreased all the health of all the enemies down to regular 1x instead of double or times 5, because at this point, I don't know. Oh, no, not this. No, that's not what I meant. So the idea is if I go back... Oh. I can't load it? Well, that sucks. Because it changes too much, I guess. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm not even bothering with the arrows this time. I just want to see if the damage is better. If I have to, I'll redo this. I'll go and get arrows. Which, again, I probably don't even... because there's not much of a point to it. I mean, maybe if you've gotten past all the red gates, it's fine. But it doesn't do a lot otherwise. So let's see if now I can finally kill these guys. Finally, it is now possible to kill these guys. Oh, come on, that takes so much longer. Oh. He's actually pretty strong. Still. Oh, wow, that sucks. That's terrible. That's terrible. That is quite unfortunate, I must admit. I didn't think I would die. And now, there we go. Game over. So, okay, at least I know it's possible now. It's still a little bit more difficult because of the fact that he does 4x damage to me. I can't take really any hits, and I forgot that he does that. I didn't know about that. He just disappears, then he just swamps me. Just ground pounds. Well, this time I guess I'm gonna have to get some fairies. I guess I don't really need the arrows. I do know where I can get them, of course. I'm gonna go to Southern Swamp. Or I guess I could get them in Milk Road too. I need at least one. I think I'll survive him just fine if I get just one. And I might just stop for now once I get the mask, because this has been way too much. Way too much to go through just for one mask. Mask, by the way, that again I remind you, I apparently am soft locked out of the rest of the game without this mask. Okay, this time, dude. This time. Ah, I keep doing that. Oh, come on. Wow, that's like an instant kill apparently. What was that, 4 hearts, 5 hearts of damage? That's crazy. Jesus, that's 4 hearts, that's insane. This is insane. Finally. Wow, man, that's still kind of hard. Wait, can I even get there without the hook shot? I hope this game didn't soft lock itself by accident. Okay, good. Now this apparently is the single most important mask of the entire run. Because it is the difference between beating the game and being impossible to beat the game. And now I can go back to increasing the difficulty. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to save. I gotta save. And then I'm going to change it back. And then we'll see. Because even with this, it still would have been a vastly long additional process to get the razor sword if I did it the other way. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Alright, I still have it. The captain's hat. So, with this, with the captain's hat, I'm finally going to be able to do, I'm going to get the Sun Song, which will let me get the Gibdo mask, which will let me get the hook shot. And I thought I saw in someone's playthrough that they had the mirror shield before they had the hook shot, so I'm going crazy, wondering what the heck I'm supposed to do. Fortunately, inevitably, the more I do, the less masks there are left to get, the more progress I can make, the closer I am to beating the game. But that hook shot is probably the most important item, and the light arrows, I'm missing those. I don't know where I'm gonna get that, but I do know that I can get the hook shot, and I can get into the stone tower maybe. Maybe I can get the light arrows early. Or, well, because I need the light arrows, again, in order to get into the stone head. But the hook shot, I could get it a great bait with that. So we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes. This mod's definitely become a lot different than I thought it was gonna be. In some ways kind of positive, in other ways because it's thrown me for such a loop. And again, this is mainly because I made the game more difficult. So we'll see. Hopefully the Razor Sword will make things a little bit better. Because I was still going to have it soon either way. Even if I didn't do this, even if I didn't make this change so I could bypass, so I could get that mask. I was still getting relatively close to getting it anyways. I just needed to do the spider head. Just the gold sculpture of the temple in Great Bay. I'm still pretty sure I'm going to 100%. I'm going to get everything in the game, I think. But this project has definitely been a lot more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. So yeah. I might jump up to another thing in the meantime while I'm playing this on and off, so we'll see. But yeah, the next time I play, I'm probably going to do the quest with Cafe and Anju. I'll probably finish that because it's going to get me a couple of masks, and I don't really need them. They're still going to be useful. It's still going to be fun getting them. I think I'm going to get a heart piece out of it. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a couple heart pieces out of the whole process, and that'll give me a 6th heart. And that's not really going to make a big difference right now. Not yet. If I have a 7th heart, that'll make a difference, because then I can survive 3 2-heart attacks. So we'll see. Right now, I'm just glad with 5 hearts that I can survive 4 heart attacks. Because that captain, when he jumps on you, he does 4 hearts of damage. In this, at least. But normally, that's still a whole heart. That's pretty big. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for now. But maybe I should play something else in the meantime. What do you think?